Hey guys, welcome back to another training of Exploit Pack for premium users. Could you confirm that you can see my screen and you can hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's great. Well, so in the last training we were seeing like an overview of IDA Pro. And I don't remember if we look into binary ninja. If not, we can do it today. But the plan for this training, that is basically the second part of it, is to go to a more difficult crack me that involves, like a kind of protection and also is multi-staged. It means that you have to do more than one thing in order to successfully crack it. So also we're gonna go through this access check. There is a binary from sysinternos. Basically, yeah, what we're gonna do is to try to bypass the EULA. There is this is the message. So when you launch this one, it will show this screen. So I'm gonna show you how to patch a binary doing some reverse engineering on a real, it is a real binary from sysinternos. So on how to take this out. Yeah. So I think before going into the crack me, I think we can start with this one. So I already pasted on the chat where to get these to get these two binaries. One is on this page. Yeah, this is the link, and the other one will be from crackmiss.one. And yeah, we're gonna do this one. Yeah, so you load those binaries and put it in your virtual machine where you have IDA Pro installed, and then you can follow the exercises. So, okay, so basically I already have it here on my download folder. So what I'm gonna do is to go ahead drag the binary into IDA, open it, and then as I showed on the first session, you have to select the options to load the file. For this one, the defaults are okay, so yeah, just press OK on it. And then it will analyze the file. If you make any change or something, then you can right click here and then reanalyze the program, but we're not gonna do that now. So yeah, basically what we wanna do is to basically if you open this file, what we know, yeah, I'm opening the outside item, it's not on the debugger now. So I just double click on it. So it will pop up this window, and if you agree or decline, it will an event is going to happen. So if you agree, what it's going to do is to set up a registry value into Windows registry, and it's going to set it to 1, and then it means that you accepted the EULA. Otherwise, what you can do is to run it directly from command line like that, or you can choose right click shift and then open a command windows here, and then you can do this, and then yeah, I think there is an option. You can do like accept EULA or something like it, and it will choose create a registry key. But we want to bypass that, right? So how do we do that? First, open it on IDA, and then IDA is gonna load all the functions. Some of the functions will be record access and by signature, and you will have the name of them. For others, we'll choose a sign on it, a name, and then also it will choose call it a subroutine, and then the memory position of that one. If you double click on any of those, you will get here into the text view, and if you press space, it will go into the graphical view. And you can do the same by right clicking. Yeah, right click, graph view, right click, yeah, text view. Okay. If you are in a function, you can press F5, yeah, and then decompile it if you have X-rays. Yeah, that is the decompiler from IDA. Yeah. Yeah, and then you will have your tabs here, and then if you like it how it is, then you can go to desktop and save it, and then click default. Okay. Okay, some interesting windows will be screens, yeah, XViews, struct, imports. We're gonna go into that one now. Exports and some others, and also I like to have the breakpoints windows here. And how do you add that? Is to choose first select the debugger. If you haven't selected already, then the menu is not going to appear. You choose have to first select the debugger. Then after you done that, then you can have the breakpoint list, and then click on it, and then we'll have this window, and you can drag and drop it where you want. I like it here, but you can put it wherever you like it most. Okay, so let's go to the imports window. And as I say, it was going to create a registry. That's one way to look it up, or we can go into the strings and then try to find it like that. But let's do it like this. So we are in the imports windows, and then if I press Control F, then you will see that here I can search. So I will write reg, and then I can see that is filtering by all the imports that start with reg, and then I can go, for instance, on this one, not here, but here, the IW, and then I have them here, create key, create a value, and as you saw, if I'm on this position or on this one, if I change to another one, another tab, for instance, XView, that is the one I was before, you will see that it will take me there. Yeah, so this is the memory address. If I go here, I'm in the same position, but yeah, here, and I'm on the iData section. So, and it says that it has some references. So I can click on this one and press X, or I think I can also do this and jump to the reference. But I prefer to do with X, or you can also double click on the reference here. But choose pressing it, and it's not here, it's not here, it's not on the white. It has to be on the name, right? It's not here. If you do it there, if you press X, you will see on the output window. Sorry, let me, yeah, there. So it says command jump of xref failed because I'm not on something that could be cross-reference. So you have to go to the name of the function. In this case, it's a function. Yeah. So go there, and then you will see I have two. Yeah. I have the subroutine memory address plus the offset, and then where is referenced from, and it's called the resource value X. Yeah, okay. Then I go there, and as you can see, we are ready because I knew beforehand that that was the behavior of the program, what that's going to do. So if you go here into the information of this guy, so yeah. You can, it took me a while below, but you can run access.check and also do like this argument slash accept EULA, and then it will accept the EULA directly by this. Yeah, and it's not gonna pop up the window. But we want to patch the program in order directly not to do anything with the EULA, and so we don't need to use the argument, and we don't need to accept the EULA. That's the main objective of this. But also, so you can learn a little bit about reverse engineering a program and how to patch it using IDA. And guys, you can stop me. Remember, on this training is all practical. So the main intention is that you learn doing the training. So stop me and ask any question if you don't understand anything. Now is the time. You know that later on I will share the video so you can do it slowly, the exercises, and yeah. But the light moment is now. So if you have any questions, just don't hesitate to just raise it. Okay, so we are here, and we can see this is the goal. to requery value, and then it's gonna do something with license agreement, and it says also you can also accept EULA command, blah blah blah. And if this is just the code, if we want to understand how it works in a graphical way, in the sheets here, we can see that here's where it starts. I think this is gonna be the object that's being pushed with the on that argument is gonna contain the name of the record, yeah, of the registry. That is under software, it's internal, so it's gonna push something here. Like edit, yeah, under current user, software, is internal, so it will be something there. If you accept the EULA, it will create that one with value 1 or 0. Yeah. So yeah, and this is being called here. And if we want to see who is making this reference, we can choose go into the function name, and then we can go here and check who is calling this. Yeah, where. Yeah, accept EULA. You can see that you can also use that. By the way, you can also double click on any of those. You don't have to go choose reference. You can just go into the function names. For example, this one. Yeah, and then choose go with it. Yeah, so we can put this is the window main. We can rename it if we want, like window main, like that, and then as you can see, it's going to change the name here and there. We can also press F5 and get the pseudocode of it. Yeah. Yeah. And there you go. So this is not where it's doing that, but as we check, we went back to it, and we know that it's going to call this one. Yeah. And then it's going to do the accept EULA. Yeah. So we are here, and then it depends. If you do this, it's gonna do something. If not, it's gonna do something else. So if we go to the imports again, let's go there, let's go here, X, okay. Yeah, and here we can check that basically is gonna, yeah, well, for instance, if you don't know what champ and set does, you can go to general auto comments and then press OK. And now we will have the auto comments from IDA, and we can see that JNC is champ if not 0. We could patch this one in order to go here or go way below. That is here where it says EULA accepted. This is exactly where we want to go. Yeah. If not accepted, then it's gonna do something. And if we don't understand what it's doing, then as I say, we can choose press F5, and then we can check here what it's actually doing. So SWPrintf, what it's gonna do is to just move the values from a place to another in the memory, and then it's gonna check if can create this key. Yeah. If not, then it's gonna query the value for EULA accepted here in software internals, and depending on what data will return, yeah, is that data, then it is gonna run this, yeah, and if it's okay, then it's gonna set the value. Yeah, I will accept it, and it's not, it's gonna close it. Yeah. Yeah, so if we want to go back where we were, we can press ESC, the ESC key, escape key, and then it will take us back to where we were. Let me get a sip of my coffee. Okay, so yeah, so we were here. Let's go back to the Windows main. So we can put a breakpoint here and then run it. Yes. Yeah, and we have the window here, and then we choose hit our breakpoint, and then we can go here, and then we can see that after we hit the call, we choose display show the EULA. So if we close it, yeah, then we can stop it with Control F2, and let's go inside that one. So F9 again, I'm running it, F8, F8, choose to step over, step over, step over, step over, step over, and as soon as we are here, after pressing F8, I think 20 times, then we go to F7 to step into, so instead of going over this call, we'll go inside the call, so F7, and it will take us where we were seeing before, so F7, and we are here, yeah, and then here we can go F8, 8, 8, 8. Yeah, and then it's gonna check. What jump short here is this. As it, also, IDA is gonna help us showing these arrows, and it knows already that it's gonna jump here, so it's yeah, it's blinking. So let's go. It's checking if was accepted or not. Jump if not trivial. So for instance, if we want to jump here, if we want to change the jump directly here because we are on the debugger, we can say jump is not trivial, C equal 1. So we can change the flag here, like double click on the flag and then choose the value we want. And then as you can see, it was gonna go there, and now it doesn't. Yeah, so we can go to F8, F8, so we changed it how it was showing, right? But that didn't work. The program ended. So because it was still showing the EULA. So basically, if we change it, it doesn't matter because the window that shows the EULA itself, it has an event. So the window, if you close the window, doing a click on the X of the window, then also that event will trigger that the main program will close. Yeah. So what we have to do in this case is to directly patch the call to the EULA. So let's rename this one. It's the EULA logic. Yeah. So what we want to do is to avoid going here altogether. Yeah. So there are different ways to do it. We can choose do a jump from here to there, and then yeah, we can do like a hook or something like it, or we can choose override the call itself. That's what we're gonna do now. So how to override a call or change the call? We have to go to Edit, Patch Program, Assembly, and then Knob. And what you're gonna do, because I was here, it says this is the address, and then we can choose say OK, and then more, more. Let's check if I went. Yeah, there you go. So in order to the code to be aligned properly, I have to add all these knobs. So it's 5 knobs, yeah, no operation. So I added 5, and that was the amount needed to replace a call with knobs. Yeah. Now we can choose say Edit, Patch Program, apply patches to the input, and we can say create backup. Okay. And now, if we go into patch bytes, we can also open it with the shortcut Control Alt P. We can see that this is the patched bytes. On this is the original. These are the original bytes, and this is the link, and this is the address. And something really cool we can do is to revert the patch. But if you revert the patch, you have to also apply the new bytes into the new file. Yeah. So now we have the program patched. So what we have to do is to right click on here and then reanalyze the program. Something else we have to do is to rebase the database of IDA, but we already have it here. So what we could do is to choose go into it here, and then try to run it again and check if it's going to show the EULA or not. Oh, sorry. There you go. So I should run it, and it's the program is patched. It's not showing the EULA window at all. Yeah. So that's basically, at least a real binary. It's not a crack me. So basically, that's how it works when you want to patch something using IDA. Okay, that's done. So moving forward, we can go into the crack me. That is this one. So in this crack me, if we first we need to close IDA. There you go. Oh, what a bad time to get updates. Sorry guys for that. So we have to wait just a few seconds until this machine reboots. Do you guys still have video? Guys, do you have video still? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. This. Okay. So yeah, let's just wait a few seconds because I'm using the free the free Windows from Microsoft that allows you to test browsers and stuff. So yeah, I don't know why it's getting updates, but that was a bad timing. Anyway, going back to the training. Luckily, they didn't took that long. So okay, so Falcon 1 crack me if we run it outside IDA is a multi-stage crack me. So basically, you have to guess the username, the password, and also which one of those is the correct one. It's not that one. Okay, so that's the trick. So let's put it again on IDA. Like that. Okay. And as you can see here, we already have most of the functions were analyzed correctly by signatures and recognized. So we only have 3, like of course the start and then 2 subroutines. Yeah, and there is something funny happening here. If we run it inside IDA, you will see that the program automatically stops, and exits. If we go again to the import functions, we can see the list, all the list of the functions that the program is being used. And if we look at here, then we can see that one of the functions is called isDebugger_present. isDebugger_present is a function that, as the name says, is checked if your program, the program that you are running, this application, the CrackMe in this case, is currently attached into a debugger. So if it's attached into a debugger, it's gonna close it. Yeah. So that's a nice trick that some applications use. A few CrackMes also use. So you can patch it directly modifying the isDebugger_present, the function itself from kernel 32, or we can choose modify it in the fly from the code. Yeah. So if we want to see where is this function being used, we can double click on it. Yeah, as we did with the patch for the access check. So we will have it here again on iData, and then by clicking the name of the function, we press the key X, and then we can see the cross-reference, jump into it, and then we can see that this is the call, for isDebugger_present, and then it's gonna do a jump set, and then again we can add the comments if we are not familiar with those, and we can check here that it's gonna jump if not 0. So basically, is the bugger present, this function? If we double click on it, we can go into that one as well. But this function is gonna return 1 or 0, yeah, that we're gonna check in the flag here, yeah. We can bypass it. We can patch the program. We're not gonna do the. We're not gonna patch the program. But what we could do is to choose run it, make a breakpoint here on the call itself, then run it, and then after we are now running the program, I have here on my debugger Windows, yeah, my debugger environment. I have the breakpoints here as well. As you can see, we are here, and if I press F8, yeah, I go into the next one. And on the next one, I choose hit this one, and then jump if not 0, and we can change the flag to 1. Press OK, yeah, and then instead of going to the exit, yeah, exit process, it will jump into the program itself. So continue the execution pressing F9, yeah, and then we can see that the program is running. We choose bypass the is the value present. Yeah. If we press X, we're gonna close the program and as well take us back to the disassembly part of IDA. We are not currently in the debugging that right now. So what I'm gonna show you as well, guys, is binary ninja. I believe I didn't show you yet. So, but first let's analyze the program. Sorry, let's first analyze the program so you can see the difference between doing static analysis with IDA and binary ninja. So strings, we recognize one of the strings that is not me. Yeah, we saw that one while running the program, right? So if we run it outside and then we do this, and then if we click any of those, it will say not me. Yeah. So double click on it. Yeah. Again, not on the DB. Yeah. If you do X, it will say jump reference failed. Yeah. You have to click. Yeah. Click on this one. Yeah. Here on this side, not on the memory, but on the name of it. Yeah. X. And then we can go to the cross reference. Yeah, and then we are here and we can see that this is where the not me string is being pushed. Yeah, this is the offset of, it says that push the offset of the string not me, and we can recognize there is a string because IDA for every string will append an A, yeah, in front. So double click on it and then we'll take you to the screen. Going back, pressing the S key. So we are here. What we can do is to press the space key, yeah, and then we can start analyzing the program itself. We can. Oh, sorry, I think I moved on this. So yeah, this is it. Recognize the, yeah, I think you guys recognize as well your screen is the one for the buttons. Okay. Well, we know that we don't want to go here, so we can choose do this and paint it on red, or maybe too red, like that. But there is also a place we want to go, right? So we go to screens again. That must be congratulations, right? So again, cross reference, and here's where we want to go. So let's paint this one on green. You can, on the graph overview, you can also click and choose move like that, like I'm doing now. Yeah, or you can just press Control and then minimize it or maximize it as you prefer. It is better if you use a bigger monitor with a better resolution, so you can see it all at once. Yeah. So, but let's check. So we are going here from here, and this one could take us here to the congratulations screen. Otherwise, it would exit the process. Yeah. It's gonna create a button. Yeah. Okay. Oh, again, I move this. Yeah. And then username, password is gonna take, and I think this is part of the logic. Yes. If we press F5, we can understand it better how this thing works. So, and also it will move you directly from where you were. So what we can do, what we could do is to just go ahead and add a breakpoint. Yeah, set a breakpoint on the top of the, I think it's this one, top of function. So I'm not sure if this one, I think it is. So let's verify this. Minimize it. There you go. So there is some important parts on this code that you would like to check. For instance, one of the important parts, if I go F5, by looking at the code, I can see that one of the important parts will be like here after, because here's gonna create all the, this is the creation of the, well, first if the bugger present, of course, as I say. So something we could do is to, instead of adding, besides of adding a breakpoint, we could go here, double click on the breakpoint, so we get there. What we could do is to, yeah, press space here, and we can go to jump, mark position, and then we can just click there, so it will automatically add it. So jump, mark position, yeah, yes, and you can add it there, or you can choose, because I already have a breakpoint. So, but I can do this as well. So my position there, there you go. So if I'm here, then I press Control N, and then I can go there as well. I can jump there. So if I'm here and press Control M, I can go to the jump position. I also will do it into save the code. So, and if you press Control N, you can have more than one the position, and you don't have to set a breakpoint if you want to jump there. So this is the first interesting part of the code, of course, but we already have a breakpoint there. Then it's going to create the windows, and then it's going to create all these. And after that, it's going to do some logic. Yeah, next time enter. So I think, yeah, so it's checking if is less than, yeah, it's checking if B28 is less than 2. So I guess it's gonna show us something. It's gonna say next time enter more than one character as a username. We can check that. So more than one character, but first it doesn't let you pass through because we didn't hit that, because we need to first guess which of all these boxes are the correct ones. So we can go back. So we know that it's doing that before. So, and because we know it's doing that before, so what we were gonna check it is the congratulations, next time enter. So if it's less than 2, but that's after, so before that, yeah, not me. Yeah, I think this is the part. So I think this is the if that check if your parameter is the correct one. So if we double click on parameter, yeah, we don't know. Oh yeah, it's a message box. So what we're gonna do is to set up a breakpoint here and then run it. F8 again without modify anything, just go into the code, press F9. Also we can go here and then and then here we can now select one. Let's choose this one. We can see here. Okay, going back to the pseudocode, say if parameter is more than one, less than 54. Oh, I think we have 54. So I think the correct value is 13. And then now it should, if I continue, we'll choose, pop up this message box with the value of not me. Yeah, there you go. And then continue. So let's go back to the pseudocode. There. I choose remove the breakpoint, so you can set up the breakpoint like clicking here, or you can choose press F2 as well. And it doesn't have to be here, as I say, it could be here or also in the graphical. So I think it's 13. Yeah, it's the box 13. I think it's like that. So after that, so it say if the parameter is different from 13, so if it is different, then it's gonna come here. Then it's gonna check if B28 is less than 2, and then it's gonna ask me that the username should be more than 2. So what I guess is that 22 is gonna be the username. So let's do that. Let's try to confirm that as well. So F8, F8, change this to 1, like that. So 6, 12. There you go. You can go into the code. And now username is 0. Okay, next time enter more than one character. I choose an accident now. 5. Okay. So run it again. F9. Checking for is the value present. One more. One. Like that. And then let's type A. Oh, it's gonna type my username. 1111 222 4444, and then press the correct one that we found. Okay. Now we are here. Username is 6. That's correct. So this is the length. It's not the username, but the length. And where is getting the length from? There is assigning the username. And somewhere is getting the length from. Maybe using a string length or something. You get it? So we can choose continue. We choose passive because it's more than 2, right? So we can also remove that breakpoint. Okay. This is a useful length. 6. Okay. I think that's a hardcode value. that's the username, b29 equals string. And now it's, so we can replace it. We can just click on N and then replace the name so we can understand it better. So username. So then it's doing a while. If this is gonna be username length. Yeah. And then it's taking one by one the letters of the username, as you see here. And then it's gonna do again. See, now it's only Sako. Now it's Ako. Yeah, so it's taking the letters one by one. Yeah, I'm creating it. There you go. And this is the username input. String should be username input. That's what we type it. And then continue, yeah, and it says again, while the username length. So actually we could write a keychain just by taking this function. That, yeah. And then continue, and then using WSPrintf to move up the values. Okay, so I think we got one. So if you don't know what I know what this does, but if you don't know, what you could do is to choose that in Google and then check like that. So WSPrintf is a write formatted data to a specific buffer. Any arguments are converted and copied into the output buffer according to the corresponding format specification in the format string. So this is the parameters that it gets. So is moving this to your buffer. So I guess this, and I guess this is part of the serial key. Yeah. Now this one doesn't contain anything because we didn't hit it yet. So I guess this this should be serial. This one as well. Six to seven. Okay. And this is our serial input. The first one. So let's say serial input 1. This should be 222, right? Let's continue. Yes, it's 222. So serial input 2. Yeah, 222, 111. And this one we got still not. Sorry guys, we take one more sip of the coffee. So on this one we can still not see the value because we didn't hit it yet. We are just standing there. So pressing F8, and then we can see the value 444. 222 444. So this must be serial input 3. Okay, and using this is moving the values of the real serial keys. And then it checks only the first one against string 1. Yeah, so it doesn't check the whole serial key, it seems. So I guess this should be serial key 1, and this must be serial key 2, and this should be serial key 3. So let's do something. Let's open a notepad and let's take up this value. So what I did is double click on serial key here, but you can see it's a char, but here is not. So what we could do is to choose right click on it and you can see it, or you can press A and it will convert it into a char. Yeah, and also rearrange it. So notepad, username JSACO, serial key should be 6, and then we say this one, press A, this, then let's go for the third one, serial key 3, double click, press A to convert it into char, 6 to 7. So it looks weird, but it might be. So continue should say, okay, program stopped. So now we run it again. Going here, like that, change it to 1, run it, and then we said J circle, and then 6, the long one, and then 6 to no 6 to 7, and then we press the correct box. And there you go, guys. I think you got it. So now we got it properly, close it, and we beat the multi-stage at crack me. So for the last part of this training, I'm gonna show you, don't say the database, the difference of doing something with binary incha. So as soon as you open a binary ninja, I use the demo version for it. You will see that your code will be here. Basically, binary ninja. Oh, let's do something. Let's just open it here on IDA and on binary ninja. So what you're gonna see on binary ninja is that it's basically the graphical view of IDA. Yeah, basically. It also allows you to, for instance, if we want to patch something, we can just go ahead and patch this, like right click, and then I think this was something here, assembly, reanalyze. Yeah, I don't use Finish a lot. Maybe that doesn't, patch, sorry, yeah, it was just right there in my face. So patch, assembly, and then we can choose budget here, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, assembly, well, error, I don't know, 90, okay. Now restricted spec and self line. Well, anyway, so if you do it properly, we'll choose patch this function, yeah. There is also a recognition by signatures here, so it says it will recognize us in IDA, yeah, here the functions. Yeah, then we have these two. We can also rename those. As we check, this is the main window, so we can, well, we can search here, but should be a way, yeah, and press N, yeah, there you go. So main window, and then, yeah, and it will change here as well. So for instance, we can, I think we can also look for strings or imports. Can we do that? Maybe not on the, on the free one, let's try to, let me show you. Wow, it's the code is really different from the. It's different from what we saw on IDA, and I can tell you why. Because it looks different because it is different on binary ninja. Because as you can see, if you do tools from analyze mode, it uses liner sweep. So liner sweep. Let me give you a Wikipedia. We got there sweep Wikipedia, so you can read it later. Liner sweep. Deco disassembly. Something for you to read later. But strange that Wikipedia doesn't have it. So yeah, you can read it later, but basically what it does. So the main difference with GDB with Win WinDBG, only the bar, all those kinds of debuggers or disassemblers. What they do, they use liner sweep. Basically, is, as the name says, going linearly by the code and sweeping all the functions and converting those functions into code. Yeah, that doesn't work well. Yeah, that doesn't work well at all because it's not the actual representation of the code. It's just what the machine understands that thinks is. But IDA, in comparison, use heuristics. So it checks directly how the code behaves and the calls and everything and analyze it properly. And in that way, it will give you the most accurate representation of the disassembly of the code you can have. That's why it's easier to go into the code with IDA than to go into the code using binary ninja or any other tool. And that's one of the reasons that's why IDA costs that much. Yeah. So binary ninja is pretty cool, but I think it's not as useful as IDA. And also, whatever binary ninja does, IDA does it better. So as you can see, I'm trying to find a function for it. But for instance, if there is somewhere we don't want to go, as with IDA, let's say, let's try to look for something here. Let's try to show the strings. How do we show the strings? Yeah, there, strings. Okay. So let's try to, not me, this is the one, but we want to see it, oh, sorry, on the disassembly graph. There you go. Oh, it didn't took me actually there. Well, we don't want to go to the display window. I just want to show you this guy. So we can choose highlight the block and then choose put it in red, just like we do in IDA. And we can also replace names and yeah, as we do. So let's choose orange, yeah, or yeah. So, and if there is a function we want to go, calling user message, yeah, you can just say, yeah, I want to go there. Highlight the block and then set it on green, patch it, view linear disassembly. You can also do it like this, but it doesn't have a debugger, of course. It's just for static analysis. So this is what you get. Yeah. So mostly it is nice. It's good to have, but I do prefer IDA. I mean, it's way better and easier to actually to use. And all the as I showed you, I think I don't know if it was my fault, but let's try it again. Not me. And then I text me to the exa part of the data section of it. But now I want to jump into the disassembly graph. It doesn't take me there, right? I'm correct or what? Not me, and then take me to this part, not me. Where is the reference? Where is shown on the disassembly, and it doesn't. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Right click on it, jump into it. No, it doesn't. But if we do it here, it's like that. This is what I wanted to do, not me. There. Yeah. You can choose double click on it, and then it will take me there. Yeah, I mean, we don't want to go there to red. There you go. Well, guys, I guess that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this training. Yeah, if you have any question or something you want to ask me, just let me know. If you have any question for this training, just ask now. Otherwise, I will stop the recording. I will share this training during the week. I will have to edit the video, and also because it's a long video. But besides that, I hope you enjoyed the audio because I'm using an external microphone, and I hope it's better. But I will check it out, yeah, on the video itself. Guys, thanks for supporting Exploit Pack. If you like the trainings, if you feel like you like being a premium user of Exploit Pack, please, please let me know and share it on your social networks. And if you have any idea for Exploit Pack or anything you want to add, or you can go into the GitHub project and create a new issue there. And if you have something else you want, or you need any help doing your pen test or any technical question, you can create a support ticket. And yeah, I will do my best to respond to you in a timely fashion. Otherwise, if there is something urgent, you can contact me directly to jsacco@exploitpack.com. And yeah, and I will respond to you in no time. Guys, thanks for attending this training, and see you in the next training that is going to be related to exploit development itself. So we're going to go into, in the next training about exploit development, we go into fasters, we're going to go into memory handling, a little bit of reversing as well. We're going to learn buffer overflow, heap overflow, off by one, how to create rob chains, how to manually find memory addresses, how to jump into where you want to jump, protections, how to bypass those protections and stuff. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of to chew. But what I recommend you guys is to keep doing crack miss. Wherever you are, you are busy with something, then just take a break and do a crack me. That's a great exercise, and they're also really fun. Okay, guys. So thanks again, and see you on the next training.
Yeah, thank you, Jaco. See you later.
See you. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Juan.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.